Alright everybody, so this is going to be my movie review for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I'd see it in IMAX. This movie did put a smile on my face, as Thanos would say. I enjoyed the heck out of it. It was rather long. I knew it was supposed to be long. I also knew it was a part one, so every time something like real dramatic would happen, I'm like, oh, this is it. And then it wasn't. Like, I got to keep going, which is good. Like, I'm not complaining at all. I really don't even know where to begin. If you've seen the first one, you know what to expect, but also the tone's changed a little bit. That's something, it's a little bit more mature. I wasn't counting how many times it cursed, but like quite a bit more than the first one. And then I feel like even some of the violent stuff was a little more not kid friendly. Something that one of my roommates pointed out was that the story is also probably a little too complicated for the kids. Like, the kids that were behind us, they were lost. Like, they didn't understand what was going on. I don't know, about the first hour of the movie, maybe over an hour, not a whole lot of Spider-Verse happening. Like together Spider-Verse stuff. It mainly focuses on character development and stuff, which is nice. But there was at one point, I'm like, man, the movie's gotta be at least halfway over now. And like, I feel like we haven't gotten to the stuff. But then you gotta remember, this is just part one. It's like, even though it might take a while to get to like the stuff in this one, the next movie is gonna be just all in. We can talk about the cast. Shamik Moore as Miles, still awesome. It's a great job. He was a lot funnier in this one to me. Like his quips and stuff were really good. Haley Steinfeld, yes, she was good. She did a really good job. I really liked her. I liked her Spider-Gwen. I liked her world when we see her world. Like the art style they choose is really cool. I'm not gonna like spoil it, but it's really cool looking. Oscar Isaac, very menacing. Plays a good villain, whatever you want to say, antagonist. Jake Johnson, he was really good, but I feel like I don't know, I feel like they changed his character quite a bit. I mean, he is a dad now and everything, but like, I don't know, I just feel like he was more like, they made his character harder to take serious. Like, you know, in the first movie, he's like the mentor. Like, he's also like low-key depressed. He's like the mentor, but he's also got this like, just like where you feel like you can relate to him, and he's still like Spider-Man for Miles. And in this one, you know, Miles is like, he's already Spider-Man and all this. So like, I get that they can't do like what they did in the first movie. I don't know. He just seemed like he was there, kind of. But he does get to do some pretty cool stuff later in the movie, which is really cool. Jason Schwartzman as the Spot was really good. It took me a little bit to get used to at the very beginning, but yeah, the Spot, he's not in it a whole lot, but when he's there, he's there. You know what I'm saying? Andy Samberg as Ben Riley. He's really funny. He's not in a whole lot either, but he is funny when he's there. Issa Rae as Jessica Drew. She's fine. I didn't like the character much. She was just there to hinder the things that you want to happen from happening. Kind of like Oscar Isaac, but Oscar Isaac they gave like backstory too, and her character not. She's like in charge of Gwen, and I don't know. Every time she showed up, I just almost want to roll my eyes because like, what are you doing? What are you getting in the way of this time? But I know it's not her fault. It's just the character. There's got to be some character doing it. So, Indian Spider-Man was awesome. Their art style was really cool. The actor playing him, I don't know his name, but I know he's the guy from Deadpool. He did a really good job. He's really funny. I really enjoyed his one-liners. Spider-Punk, Daniel Kaluuya, is that how you say his name? He was cool. His style is awesome. The thing was when they first introduced him and he was saying his, you know, all right, let's do this one more time introduction, I couldn't understand him for some reason. I think that the sound in our theater was a little bit off, because also like the very first scene of Gwen playing the drums, none of us could understand what she was saying. Like, you could hear Haley Steinfeld's voice, but it felt just like mumbling, and she's like, I don't know if that was on purpose. Like, I need to go see the movie again and realize if it was it the theater or is it the movie. Let me know if y'all had that experience. And he does something in the movie which is really funny, but like I said, I don't want to give away any details at the moment. The story is great, and it's gonna be wild. That's all I can say. Part 2 is gonna be wild. The thing is, I rewatched the first one right before we watched this one, and I don't know which one I like better though. You know what I'm saying? Like, this one is probably like the better movie, but like I feel like the first one has like a uniqueness and a different type of fun to it than this one has. Like, this one's like low-key heavy. This one's like low-key heavy with like, but then when they go to like the spider council headquarter thing, that's where like the fun, goofy stuff that like starts happening. That's where like most of it is. I feel like most of the movies surrounding that is just pretty heavy. It's definitely top tier 2023. It's definitely top tier Spider-Man, top tier animation. Oh, that's for sure. I don't know if I've ever seen an animated movie look better than this. There's a lot of stuff I want to talk about. I just can't in this video. I have to make a separate video. So, my overall rating, I rated the first one 5 stars, but I feel like this one's like just as good in a different way. So I'm also gonna rate this one 5 stars. Like, I don't really have a complaint. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have a complaint, what are you knocking stars off for? 10 out of 10 recommend. It's one of them. So, thank you for checking this out. If you've seen the movie, let me know in the comment section below what you thought of the movie. Be sure to check back for a spoiler review, and I'll see you next time.